You're supposed to have a hook here. According to AI, if I don't catch your attention in 7 seconds, then you'll skip this video. What does that say about us, about society, about the inevitable death of the universe?
Yeah, I've heard of this brand before. It's great for SodaStream, man. You gotta buy the big ones.
Hi, I'm Luke. In 2013, I made a viral video and Nissan ended up buying my car. But it's been 13 years, and now I'm back. In this first episode of Drive and Stay, we're going to check out a cool BMW, a $1,500 a night Airbnb, and some good coffee. We're going to check out the pros and cons of each, and we're going to rate them all on a scale of 1 to 3 stars. 1 star, it was fun. 2 stars means it was fun, and it was worth it. It had great value. And our 3 stars, it was fun, worth it, and I have no notes. There goes the strut towers. Today we've got the 1999 BMW M3 Coupe in Dakar Yellow. Our journey today is going to start in Hollywood, and from there we're going to make our way down to the PCH, past Topanga, and into Malibu. And from Malibu, we're going to move up through Topanga Canyon to get to our Airbnb. And we're going to spend a night at that Airbnb and give it a rating. The 1999 BMW E36 M3 in Dakar Yellow with an inline-6 286 horsepower engine and 5-speed manual transmission.
Hold on, is that a tape deck?
Yes, that's a tape deck.
Ooh.
For regular people, this just means it's old. It goes fast, well, for 1999, and there's a strange third pedal that isn't the e-brake. You could fit approximately 3 duffels of cash in the trunk with additional room for duct tape.
POV, your bag of cash from a heist.
Beyond all that, I just want to know one thing about the cars I drive. Is this car fun?
Let's go.
All right, so I'm going to show you all what you need to pack for this overnight trip. I'm not serious. I think you all know what you need for an overnight trip. I'll show you what I'm going to bring anyway. Oh, wow, like toiletries and some clothes. Yay. Okay, there's my stuff. Great, go in the bag. Back to driving. Today, our final destination is going to be
Topanga Canyon.
Today, we're going to start off in Hollywood. Coffee. Go to PCH.
Coffee.
PCH, we're going to go to Malibu.
Coffee.
Oh, what the Yes, fine, coffee. We headed to How's It Going to End in Montrose, California. Yeah, we totally went completely out of the way for good coffee, but you know what? I think it was worth it. We got back on the road and took a quick pit stop at Broad Street Oyster Company in Malibu. And from there, it was a short distance to the Airbnb. Maybe a little, you know what I'm saying? But come on in, we'll check it out. Just arrived at the Airbnb, really cool spot. I'm really liking the architecture here. And of course, the wood on the ceilings and sides is fantastic. Something that I noticed immediately was, if you look at these chairs, the bottoms of these chairs, I'm seeing this worn out. Now these edges are difficult to take care of, but overall, I expect if you pay this amount of money for a large Airbnb like this, I expect the details to be right. You know, on the table especially, we've got some laminate kind of peeling off the side. We've got a little chip here. Love where this kitchen is and the light coming in from the sides here. Something that I've noticed immediately for the cabinets, you know, just something, again, these are details that I think couldn't be fixed, especially for a home like this. Just some of these edges, as you can tell, it's been used, a lot of wear and tear on a lot of these cabinets and counters. So these are just things that I'm immediately catching my eye, kind of taking away from like how pretty this place is. If you look outside, it's gorgeous. If you look in this big room over here, like this feels so unique and fresh. Again, same thing with the couch. This couch has seen better days. You can see some staining in the actual couch itself. Now that's just kind of what happens when you have a high volume place like this, but these are details that I think are important to keep updated. We'll see how it is actually being here and kind of the vibe that we get after I stay. But for now, very stoked about being here. So, let's talk about these hallways, can we? I really wanted wood paneling down here. So once we hit the bedrooms, you're gonna see the walls are white in here, and I think it's a total hit in the bedrooms to add light. But I'm not stoked about it disappearing right here. Somehow feels claustrophobic to me. In here, great light coming in from here, and you got this cute tree in the corner. I don't know about you, but I think these walls are a bit Wes Anderson-y. The tile's kind of interesting. Down the creepy tiny hallways that are white into yet another Wes Anderson bathroom, or I don't know, maybe Kelly Wurstler would love this. This is great. I'm not a big fan of how echoey it is. So coming into this bedroom, clearly a secondary bedroom, feels a little creepy. I don't know how I'd feel about this late at night knowing there's a window there, but right now it's really pretty. So some of the things I like about this house, interesting layout. My first initial impressions is that it's beautiful but not kept well. If they had taken recent photos and placed them, I think I'd feel a little less disappointed. There's just a lot of little details that are not 100% there.
This Airbnb was gorgeous, at least on the surface. 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a yoga studio, beautiful kitchen, great living room, 2 porches, one in the front and one in the back. This would make a really great spot for a weekend getaway in Topanga, and the area surrounding was very quiet, very pretty. And of course, it was clean. There were a lot of great things about it. My goodness, where do I start? This place was $1,500 a night. It was gorgeous, it was beautiful, but man, it just missed the mark. Felt good looking at it from the outside, but actually staying there, it felt very cold. Some of the finishes really needed to be refreshed. The couches, they were very good design. They're well-made couches, but the main couch had 2 separate colors going for it and kind of stains in the actual couch itself, so it needs to be reconditioned. Well, the bathrooms were really cold. Auditorily were cold. A lot of echo, even the main room, a lot of echo. The stovetop had this remote on it that looked as if it had actually gotten stuck there, and it looked out of place. On top of that, again, I would say the fixtures are very cool. The bare light bulbs, very, very cool visually, but then when you stay there, the shadows were kind of funky. Usually these would not be a big deal, but in this case of paying $1,500 a night, this was, in my opinion, unacceptable. So there's just a lot of little details that I think make this place very cool, but only if you plan on renting it out for a photo shoot. It is very quiet there. It is Topanga. It does embody a little bit of that rustic vibe. It's very visually cool, but not homely or comfortable. I would call this all shine and no polish. So overall, for the Airbnb, I give this 1 star. And now let's focus on the drive. Felt very fragile when I first picked it up, and as I got used to it, the more I got to drive it, the more fun it was. The visibility was just unparalleled. The actual car is very small, like the actual wheelbase feels small. There wasn't a lot to distract you. It's just very simple. I think driving it for me was just such a stark contrast between driving the cars from today and the cars from 30 years ago. And I think I prefer this. The whole 90s flashback experience, or early 2000s, was a lot of fun. I mean, I got so many people asking if it was for sale. Really cool experience. I think it was unique. I think it's notable. I think it's fun. I would recommend it to a friend who's into cars, but I wouldn't necessarily just recommend it to anybody. It's a really fun car, but it definitely has, like, you can feel how fragile it is. Speaking of fragile, we even had an issue where the front right turn signal projector would keep falling out and would dangle on the cord.
Something on the car we've noticed is this light is very loose. It'll come out, like if I just pull on it, it's come out a few times. I'm really concerned about actually losing the thing. Second time it's fallen out. We're gonna do that for now because I don't want to lose this
projector. I think this car is just a really good looking car, both the interior and the exterior, and always have. It's kind of been a dream car for me. I think overall the car drives spectacularly. I think even if a newer car drove similar to this, I think I'd be just as impressed. I just appreciate the vibe of the car, bone stock, everything, including the sunroof, still works. The most important thing I'm looking for is if this car is fun. This car is definitely fun. So to rent this car for 2 nights, I think it came out to be $500 or $250 a day. I'm biased, so I don't think there was a lot wrong with this car. Very few cons in my opinion. Turn signal projector falling out wasn't great, but overall, this car's just cool. That's all there is to say about it. It's just a really cool car. And drives exactly how I would want it to. The air conditioner sucked, but that's not why you were in this vehicle. Other than it being fragile, fantastic. And all that being said, I definitely think this was worth it. And because of that, I would say this is 2 stars. After a really fun Airbnb and some driving, we decided to head back home and, of course, get more coffee. We ended up going to Handel's Coffee to grab a Handel's latte. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, yeah, join me next time for our next episode of Drive and Stay.
Please tell me you guys got that on film.
Oh gosh.
I have an onboard soda stream.
Yeah, onboard soda stream.
Click a little button and then
comes
they
out
pop
brown.
out the little bottle.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.